Hi guys, welcome back. Sorry for the delay. There is quite a lot of traffic on the road to get in to see this. I'm at 3916 West Canal Road, which is in Washego, which is Severn. And this is a 752 square foot cottage. Hi Justin, how are you? And it's actually, I say cottage because I use it as a cottage, however it is a year-round home. So there is a full heat line from the water. So it is river intake. And I feel funny standing with my mask on, but I'm going to go outside so I can tell you guys without my mask. And then I will go inside and tell you about it. Just so I feel like I can't really talk to you guys with the mask on. Okay. So again, we're in 3916 West Canal. Hi Scotty, how are you? Hope everybody's well. Happy Valentine's Day. So 3916 West Canal. It is 752 square feet. There is one bedroom in the cottage and one bedroom in the bunkie. This property, I actually advertised it online as 50 by 150, but it turns out that the one side on this side is 165 and on this side is actually 170. Oh, yay. Hi, Linda. How are you? Hope all's well. I know some people showed up and thought that it was in person that they could come through. Unfortunately, it's not. When I'm done the live, if there's room, we can do it, but I know there's quite a lot of showings. So again, we're at 3916 West Canal. This property was completely gutted in 2018. So it was completely taken back to the studs, spray foamed, all spray foamed down the bottom. There is a crawl space, spray foamed on the sides, spray foamed on the ceilings, which then was cathedraled. There's quartz Cambrian countertops, which are waterfall edge. There's marble in the bathroom, which is a stand-up shower. There is main floor laundry. There's a little room, which I will show you guys, and that's where the heat is. So it's a heat line that comes up from the river. And this river is not landlocked or anything. It is a part of the Trent system. So if you wanted to go to the United States, you could. If you want to go to Sparrow Lake and go tubing or water sliding, water skiing with the kids, you can do that. And some people have asked me if there's a thing about motors. So you absolutely can have motorboats on here. And like I said, lots of people come from the States, so they go through. I'll turn it around right now, actually, before I go back inside and show you that, but I'll show you obviously lots more. The docks are included. I don't know, oops, I turned it the wrong way. Haha, my bad. So that is a cross. So they actually just built that house because the other one burnt down. But I'll show you guys. So it's nice and flat and usable. So I've been here. I actually own the property as well as I'm the listing agent. So I've been here with my nephews. I come 4 days every summer and we play like horseshoes and volleyball. And we have these big puffy things that we run into each other with and make each other fall. But there's a water, I was going to say not a water slide, but a slide into the water as well as a diving board. There's 2 new docks. Both were done in 2020. And the air conditioning units in the home as well as the bunkie were also done in 2020. And again, the taxes are just over $1,500. The lot again is 50 wide and 165 on the one side and 170 on the other side. I will go inside and show you guys around. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. It's on piers, James. Thank you for asking. And there's nothing down in the crawl space. Everything pump-wise for the water is in this little kind of dog-type house that I will show you. There's also a shed right there. And that has like all the pool floaties and the stand-up paddleboard and the kayak and so forth. The bunkie is all insulated and we just have a plug-in heater in there, to be honest, not baseboards, and then there is AC. The septic, Jamie, I do not know the age. It was pumped December 2020. On the listing it says 2021, but when I looked at the receipt it was December 2020 by AAA Sanitation. There has not been any issues with flooding. Andre, thank you for asking. Yes, there's a heat trace line, Zell, on the water, so no worries about year-round heat. Not even heat, but year-round water, okay? So I will go inside. Rick, it does say as a floodplain, like for insurance purposes, but I have insurance and I've never had an issue with it. I would be happy to tell anybody who the insurance company is because it's a heated line, Cyprian. Inline filter for the washing machines. Yeah, it's a heated trace line, so that's how it doesn't freeze. I'm going to turn this around I'm going to lock the door because a lot of people have been coming in. I'm selling Jamie because I own 5 acres in Wabashine and I'm building there. So basically I'm selling to fast track my builds there. So this says Cathedral Ceilings. These are ceramic floors. So they look like barn board, but I just had them done because I didn't want people, you know, laminate and then it gets ruined with everybody wet, obviously, from the lake, not lake, the river. So that's why I went with the ceramic. I'll show you guys around and then I'll answer these questions, okay? Just because I see a bunch of questions coming in. So we have the quartz Cambrian waterfall edge. We have all soft close. So all of the drawers are soft close. We have a bar fridge there. We have the big farm sink. It is, sorry, I'm getting a call. Again, I'll answer all your questions. I'm just going to show you guys around first and I'll go to the questions. This is propane, so the fireplace is propane as well as the gas stove. So we have, you know, the pullouts. Again, everything is soft close. We have all of the kind of like goldy color. We have the subway backsplash. Again, this is all soft close and everything was done in 2018. So all spray foamed up in here. That thing over there, if you're wondering what that is the AC, as well as there's one in the Bunkie. So again, I will show you guys around first and then I'll go through all of your questions just because I do see a lot of them coming in, okay? So again, I'm at 3916 West Canal, and this cottage slash house, it is a house, I call it a cottage just because it's on the water, but it is a year-round residence, is listed for $399,000. That's the river right there. If we can see my, fingers, that's river. And again, it is part of the Trent system. So the Trent system is 386 kilometers, so or 240 miles for those American people watching. So you can connect, you know, Lake Ontario to Georgian Bay, to Lake Huron, to the Kawarthas, to Lake Simcoe, to Lake Couchiching, to the Severn River, to the Trent River, to I don't even know how to say this word, Otonabee River, to Balsam Lake. It also includes, there's 44 locks in the Trent system, as well as 39 swing bridges, which is really cool. And again, the taxes at this property are $1,505 per year. This is not leased land, okay? Now I can see myself in the mirror there, but this is freehold, not leased land, because there are some places with leased land on West Canal, but not in this area of West Canal, okay? This is totally freehold. There is a $300 fee for the road because it's private. So that goes for the snow removal, as well as if there's potholes or anything. The fellow's name's Chuck, and he fills all of those in. And it's 8 minutes to the LCBO for anybody who wants to pick up some wine. It's 9 minutes to 2 different restaurants. So one of them is called Our Cottage Restaurant, and that is in Washago. And the other one is called Blue Moon Junction, and that is just on Highway 11. It's also 9 minutes to the golf course, which is called Lake St. George. And what else are we close to? We're 22 minutes from Casino Rama. We're 30 minutes south of Santa's Village. So say you wanted to take your kids to Santa's Village and you want to take them on the roller coasters, or there's laser tag or go-karts, etc., batting cages, and all the little kids fun stuff. That is 30 minutes north. So we have live edge here. Again, we have the marble floors and the stand-up shower. And again, everything was done in 2018. This has been fully rented by Airbnb to Airbnb since it has been made, except for 4 days a year I use it for my nephews. And all of the numbers that I've got from Airbnb is all located online, which is just over 76,000 in 2018, just over 89,000 in 2019, and over 93,000 in 2020. So this is the 1 bedroom in the cottage. The couch is a pull-out couch, and it's from Urban Barn, so that allows for other people to sleep as well. And then we have the triple closet in here, which also has the washer and dryer. Just as an FYI, and Actually, I don't even remember what I was going to say. Oh, how many cars can you park there? 5, Scotty. Thank you for asking. And again, so it's $300 to the fellow to do the snow removal. And I'll show you guys the whole water system. And like I mentioned, the septic was pumped by AAA Sanitation in the right before Christmas 2020. And again, both AC units were done in 2020, which is that thing, that white thing to the right of the door. That is the pull-out couch. And again, this is 3916 West Canal in Washego, listed for $399,000, and it is a year-round home. There is a trace line, so a heated trace line on the water. So you do get water year-round. It's not like you turn on the taps in the winter and suddenly it's frozen. I will go out and show you guys the bunkie, but first I will look at some of your questions. So I will just face it on the kitchen while I go up into some of your questions, okay? I'm just going to go up. Okay, let me see where I left off here. I told Jamie why I was selling, because I own 5 acres where I'm building 17 homes. I have not had any issues with Airbnb. My neighbors once didn't like that the guests of Airbnb went and stayed on their dock. That was before I had put the 2 new docks in. Right there you can see, oops, where's my finger? You can see the slide. However, it's not actually that close. That's just because I have the docks in for the winter. But I'll show you guys outside. And another time they didn't like because a lot of the guests were leaving extra garbage. And so once I got a garbage bin thingy at the end of the driveway, that was fine. Does the municipality allow short-term rentals? So somebody asked me about that, and I saw some stuff in December 2019. I've never had any issues with it. I did have somebody contact me once from the municipality and ask me how long I've been doing it, and I've never heard from them since, so I'm guessing I've been doing it long enough that I'm exempt. I'm not really sure. I've never had any issues. The neighbors to the left and the right both use it as a cottage. They don't live there year-round, and they know, of course, that I rent it. No worries, Jamie. The waterfront, Sophie Joy, is if you just went in the water and you didn't go on the dock, it's 2 feet, and it's sandy and it's soft. If you went to the end of the dock, it's around 5 or 6 feet. And if you went to the end of the diving board, it's about 7 to 9 feet. And there's no current, so you don't have to worry about young ones getting swept away. The roof age is, so when I purchased the property, it was 2017, and it said newer. So I don't know, it didn't need to be done when I did all of the renos, so that's why I didn't do it. So I don't know what newer means, if it's 2015 or 16, but it didn't need to be done, so that's why I didn't do it. James, we got permits for the electrical, but not for, you know, the things that were not structural. So putting down floors, you don't need permits for. Putting barn doors in, etc., you don't need permits for. So just the electrical. But I can, of course, check with my contractor for anything as well. Thank you guys for asking. I'll, of course, show you outside, but I'm just answering some questions first. And then I'll show you the bunkie. The road access in the winter is completely fine. That's why we pay the $300 extra to have all of that paved, or not paved for us, snow plowed for us. So thank you, Steve, for asking. Again, that's $300 a year. Christine Campbell, electrical replaced. The septic was emptied in December 2020. The electrical was done in when we did it as well, so 2018. I'm not sure, Tiffany, but that would be lovely. Linda, yes, emptied 2020 and right before Christmas. Cyprian, what kind of amperage is supplied to the cottage? Is it 100 amp? And is the bunkie on the power line? I will show you guys. So the panel is right over here. I can't see. I don't know if you guys can see. I can't see that. So thank you for asking. Again, I'll show you guys on the bunkie, of course. I'm just going to answer the questions first. I hope so, Linda. I have no idea. There's no HST, Christine, on top of the sale price. Sorry, I'm just reading your guys' stuff. You can park, Scotty, 5 to 6 cars in the driveway. The internet connection is fine. It's through ExploreNet. It is high speed. Hi, Shauna. Hi, Pina. Hope you're well. Hi, Andrej. Hi, Sandra. Swimming is totally safe. I have 2 nephews and a niece that I always bring here, and we never have to worry. Like, yes, boats go by, but it's never something that I've ever been concerned of them, you know, being hurt or anything like that. I'm not sure, Natasha, if I know you're an agent. I don't know if that's because I've rented it so long, but I've never had any issues. How do we access the information about how you operate on Airbnb, such as a nightly rate? So I rent it for $2,500 a week, June, July, August, September, and then it's rented for $2,000 a week the rest of the time. However, if it's not rented, for example, it's $500 a night on the weekend, I'll lower it to $450, then $425, then $399, etc. until it sells. I always up it if there's any way that I can up it. So for example, it's March break, or it's family day, or it is New Year's, I don't know, Valentine's Day, long weekend, etc. I up the prices on those type of days. But Susan Findlatter, I would be happy if you messaged. I can give you the access to that. There is high speed, Joyce. It is through ExploreNet. Linda, I'm not sure the exact bills. I have had lots of people ask me that. So I'm going to ask my accountant on Tuesday when they're back in. The propane line McKenna was done in 2018 because when I purchased it, it was just baseboard heat. So it was absolutely done by a licensed trade. There has never been a flood here, Rick, when I've had it, and the previous owners actually came back once when they heard that I had renovated, and they never told me of any flood. Susan, I'd be happy to share the link with you. The location of the septic tank, Zell, is between the cottage/house. It's a house year round, but I call it a cottage just because I use it that way, and the bunkie. I will show you guys once I go outside. Shanna, yes, the insurance does count it as a floodplain, but I still got insurance and has never flooded. Weeds or sand at the canal area. It's sandy. There are some weeds in the shallower part, but not where you're jumping off the dock or where you are going down the slide. Hi, Melissa. Hope all is well. How many days per year would you say it's rented for? Like 357. Basically, I stay here 4 nights every summer, and besides that, I'd say maybe once every 4 to 5 months there might be 1 night that's vacant, but it's rented all the time. Thank you, Joyce, for asking. I think that's the last question there. So I thank you guys for that, and I will go outside, but I was just kind of spinning around while I asked you, or while I read that. I'm sure, Shanna, that a garage can be built because both of my neighbors have garages, so I would imagine. I've just never looked into it. These again are ceramic floors. This is the 1 bedroom in the home, and the other bedroom is the bunkie. There is a triple closet here which has laundry, and again, I will go out, of course, outside, but I just wanted to answer all those questions for you guys, so I appreciate you spinning around the home with me while I did that. So stainless steel appliances all stay. Again, live edge in the bathroom, which has a full shower on it. Somebody has knocked down my vent in there. Stainless steel appliances. There's a dishwasher. These all have soft close. There is a wine fridge. Again, subway backsplash. And I will go out. What insurance company do I use, Megan? I use Mooney Insurance out of Barrie. They're on Bell Farm Road. Thank you for asking. No worries. I will go outside, show you guys some stuff, as well as show you the bunkie, okay? So I'm going to turn this around to me, and I will show you guys, and then I will also, oh yeah, I locked that because there's a lot of people coming, and I didn't want them coming in while I was doing it. So, there's just 3 steps down. Maybe I'll turn it around. We'll go to the water first. Jamie, it can be fully furnished because, so this is the neighbors, and see, they have a garage, so I don't see why this house couldn't have a garage. That's the bunkie. I will show you guys the water first. So again, the lot is 50 feet wide, and it's 165 down the left side and 170 down the right. This is just the docks. They're not, obviously, this is not the water. This is just where I bring them out in the winter. So obviously one has a slide and one has a diving board. But this is how long they are. Okay, so they're super long. And then there is a deck that goes the whole back of the house. There is patio furniture up there, and then there's the shed. That's where the neighbors are. So it's nice, flat, usable property. Hi, Devin. How are you? So these are just the docks that, again, come out in the winter, of course, right? So the neighbors have a little boathouse. These are all docks. This is not because we're in the water. It's because they come out so they don't float away. Normally there's a fire pit right here, which has all the Muskoka chairs normally around it. And normally I have the docks, where's my finger? Basically one there and one there. That's the new house across that just got built because the other one burnt down. So this is how wide the river is. And again, you can get to the United States from here because it is the Trent system. Somebody's cutting a tree down over there. And again, so the Trent system connects to, you know, Lake Simcoe, to Georgian Bay, Lake Huron, the Kawarthas, Couchiching, the Severn River, the Trent River, Otonabee River, Balsam Lake, goes to Sparrow Lake, it goes to Tons. It's 386 kilometers long and 240 miles for the Americans. There's 39 swing bridges in the Trent Severn, as well as 44 locks. Turning it around. So again, it's only 8 minutes from the liquor store and 9 minutes from two restaurants. It's 9 minutes to golfing. It is 22 minutes to Casino Rama and 30 minutes to Santa's Village. It's in between Aurelia and Gravenhurst. And let me show you the shed somebody has open. So that's where I have, so you can see the life jackets and basically pool floaties, etc. Shanna, yes, there are ATV and snowmobile trails really close. Fences, that I am not sure, to be honest, Natasha. I've never asked. Nobody really has fences. As you can see, somebody down there has a shed. Or not a shed, a hedge, I should say. So this just has all the toys and such in it. Seeing that you're the owner, why would you not know what can be built on the property? Hi, Heather, because I never wanted a garage, so I never looked into it. So that's how I don't know, because I never wanted one. I will show you guys the Bunkie. So lots of room to park. This is all crushed gravel underneath. Steve D'Souza, the closest hospital would either, I would imagine, would be Aurelia. Because then the next one's Bracebridge, and Aurelia is closer than Bracebridge. Maria, there hasn't been any history of flooding. This is the Bunkie. See, the neighbors also have a garage. So do they. So I don't see why you couldn't put a garage here. So we are going into the Bunkie now. Tracy, I have never gone to Lake Couchiching by boat. I just use it 4 days a year, and I hang out with my nephews, and we go stand-up paddleboarding and kayaking. I don't have a boat, so I really could not tell you. So this is extra for the guests. Same flooring out here. There is 2 queen-size beds in here. One is up high. One you have to take a ladder up to. And this is usually the one that the kids want because it's, I don't know, they're a cool little spot. It's obviously tight up here, but the home does sleep 8 altogether. So it sleeps 2 in the bedroom, 2 on the pull-out couch, and then 2 here and 2 up there. No worries, Natasha. I hope I'm saying your name properly. there are no land fees, Natasha. There is some parts of West Canal that have leased land. This is not part of it. So this is the AC unit up there that I mentioned. So there's one in the house and one in here. And I have no idea how big this is, to be honest. Again, there's $300 fees for snow removal, and that goes on the main road, as well as he does the, if you need, they need to fill the potholes or so forth. And again, the heat, there's a heat line from the water, from the river intake, so that's how it doesn't freeze. And I will show you guys in that room. The road is not plowed by the township. That is correct, Heather. Yeah, it's not by the township. Cottagers committee or group. No, there's not. It's just, it's $300. This fellow named Chuck does it. I don't know if he lives on the street or who he is, but he's been doing it since I purchased in 2017, which was the fall. So I'm going to go over to the left of the cottage, and that is where the little heated room is. So I will show you guys where that is, because I know a lot of people have been inquiring. That basically is the bathroom. So this little door, that's what I call the little, I say it looks like a little, I don't know, a dog shed almost. There is just plug-in heating in the Bunkie, Maria. So this, I don't know what I'm looking at, to be honest. That's a heater, obviously. We have our hot water tank. There's a light. Something's beeping at me. I'm not really sure, to be honest, what all of this is. But all I know is that we have water in the winter, and it's hot. And that's all I really know, to be honest. That's obviously what's keeping it hot in here. It's all insulated in there. And thank you, Melissa. Maria, I do not know when the Bunkie was built. It was here when I bought it, and I just renovated it, so I do not know when it was built. I know the house was built in 1955, and then I renovated it in 2018. Again, the lot is 50 wide by 165 on the left and 170 on the right. I will go inside again, just for those that popped on later. If you guys have any other questions or want me to show you anything else, please feel free. I will turn it around so I can show you how we come in here. So there's a little covered porch. Come in this way. I have to put my mask on, even though it's my house. Hi, Becky. To be honest, I don't know offhand, but I am going to ask my accountant on Tuesday to get all of that information. There you go. Sean says it's a pressure tank and a jet pump. I really don't know what it is. So you come right into the living area. So again, these are ceramic floors, so it doesn't matter if they get all wet from the river. Yeah, Heather, the closest would be Aurelia for emergency. Again, so obviously we're on the river, 50 feet of frontage, no worries. Again, we're at 3916 West Canal Road in Washego, which is in Severn. The taxes on this property are only $1,505 a year. It is propane. The propane tanks are rented. I can find out how much they're rented for a year, but I think it's like $60 or $100. Yes, it makes great return, Scotty. Again, we're on the Trent system. The Trent is also really known for fishing. So it's good for bass, pike, perch, panfish, muskie, walleye, etc. Again, we have the heated water line in from the river intake. The golf club is Lake St. George, which is 9 minutes away. There's also 2 restaurants, the Our Cottage restaurant, which is in Washego, and the Blue Moon Junction, which is right on the Highway 11. We're also 9 minutes to Canoe Fresh Food, which is a grocery store in Washego, as well as 9 minutes to the Timber Mart, which is in Washego, and 30 minutes from Santa's Village, which has batting cages and not golf carts. What's this called? You go up in the zip line, when you're up in the trees and so forth. It has go-karts, has laser tag, and it has stuff for the younger kiddos as well. 22 minutes from Casino Rama, 8 minutes from LCBO. Again, it was built in 1955, but renovated in 2018. And it's 752 square feet. I see some more questions I will get to. Melissa, ideal closing date would be June 4th, and that's just to line up for a mortgage, but it could be different if somebody needed. If you guys notice, the fireplace isn't on anymore because it's tied to a thermostat. So if it's set at 71, and then it'll just come on and off to keep it at 71. Neighbor distance, I did show Maria when I was outside, so there is a neighbor right there, for example, and I will go up the other one. Maria, the foundation is on piers. It's not like a foundation like in a home. I'm just going to go up because I know I missed some questions. Where was I here in the questions before? Oh, there we go. Yeah, so Natasha, it's just on piers and there is a crawl space. I will show Maria the neighbors outside. Hi, Rebecca. Stephanie, I don't have a local property management company. I just have a cleaner who is set up on the Airbnb app as a co-host, so they can see when people check in and check out and they come and clean. Somebody, sorry, is cutting down trees over there. So this is the shed of this property, and then this is where the neighbors are. So you can see their deck over there. So it's 50 wide, again by 165 on the one side and 170 on the other side. Thank you for asking. I just used one cleaning person, Francisco. I'm not sure, McKenna, what you're saying, the black suit on the siding for a propane vent. Because propane's obviously for the fireplace and then for here. But you're welcome to do a home inspection if you like. Thanks, Shaquille. It's been a busy spot, Shaquille. Hope you're well. No worries, Maria. To be honest, Val, I don't know if the municipality will grandfather in new owners, but I will call them on Tuesday. Tracy, I don't live here, but the people before did live here year round, and I do rent it year round. I brush my teeth when I'm here, I cook when I'm here, I obviously have showers when I'm here, and I drink the water, but I don't live here year round. Susan, the cleaning fees are $118 to the guest, but the cleaner makes $75 of that. And basically I just say the extra goes towards grass maintenance, you know, putting the docks in and so forth. I don't count that in the Airbnb income that it shows. You're welcome, Val. Again, if you guys have any other questions. Oh yeah, there is attic. I forgot about that. Attic access. I never been up there, but it was all spray foamed again in 2018. And anybody is welcome to do a home inspection if they like. Again, it's 752 square feet. And there is one bedroom in the home and one bedroom in the bunkie. Yes, I'm sure they can too, Shaquille. Rattlesnakes, Tracy? No, I've never heard of rattlesnakes around here. I do believe, yeah, Heather, it changed in 2019 as well. I saw some stuff on it, but because I've been renting it before then, I don't know if that's why I'm grandfathered in. Lori, for asking about offers, that's Tuesday night. So today's Sunday, and it's going to be Tuesday, and they have to be in by 6 p.m., okay? So we have the stand-up shower in here. We have the marble floors and the live edge counter. You like Shaquille's comment, Melissa? Shaquille's in England. Megan, we are doing that on Tuesday evening. They have to be in at 6 p.m. Maria, it does go by that. It says flood area on for insurance, but it's never flooded here. And as I mentioned before, the old owners came by once they heard about the renovation, and they said they never had a flood, and they used to live here year round. Tracy, it can come furnished, absolutely, because it is Airbnb, all the towels, all the games, and so forth. So there's a million towels, a million sheets, dishes, pots and pans. Hello, Dano, how are you? Dano, we're at 3916 West Canal Road in Washago. There's 50 feet of frontage, and along one side it is 165 deep. Along the other side is 170 deep. So there's a million games for people. Of course, this is Airbnb'd. So we have somewhere for them to put their wine. Again, the liquor store is only 8 minutes away. They can play games. They can watch TV. It is a smart TV, so they can watch YouTube or Netflix, etc. There's also a DVD player. You're welcome, Natasha. But just lots of games. The Airbnb comments talks about mice. There has been that, and I have had an exterminator, and I'd be happy to show you the bills for that. It would be super cute to live, wouldn't it, Melissa? So obviously, again, it's just Airbnb. So we have everything for the people. Again, it is a propane stove, as well as a propane fireplace. And sorry, I'm just opening cupboards so you guys can see. So it has, you know, dishes for them, pots and pans and so forth. Whew, that was loud. Sorry, guys. And again, this is $399,000. It's been listed for 4 or 2 days? 2 days, I lied. And the taxes are $1,505 on this property. So sorry, I'm opening cupboards. So we have our glasses, our toaster, and again, this is septic, which was pumped December 2020 by AAA Sanitation, which is a local company. That white thing on the wall is for the air conditioning. Scott, yes, there will be showings tomorrow. There's a person at the door, which I'm not sure the time. I'm just going to tell them 1 minute because I'm doing a live, and I'm not sure who it is. It's an agent, actually, because she has a book. But she's still looking at me and doesn't understand it. So anyways, maybe she has an appointment. So if you guys have any other questions, feel free to write them in, and I will get the answers back to you when I'm driving to the next one, or when I'm stopped and waiting. Hope you guys are all well. Thank you so much for popping in and visiting 3916 West Canal, listed for $399,000 in Washago. Again, any questions, feel free, and I will answer them for you. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.